this journey is quite different for everybody, often simple for some and quite difficult for others. And so why don't we start off the conversation with what are the common issues couples face when they are trying to conceive?
Absolutely. So, I would say the conversation in my mind, like this conversation should start before someone's having trouble trying to conceive, which is kind of part of the reason why I've put out the book Preconceived. Like I want people to start having the conversation, okay, we're going to think about trying to have a baby in that kind of 3 to 6 months before they start trying. That's when we really want to start focusing on, are we, does either party have any issues with nutrient depletions, for example, because that can be a big reason why either you don't get pregnant or it can be a result, it can end in an early pregnancy loss, which obviously is devastating for someone. So, starting that conversation early with, looking at those things. Other lifestyle factors play a huge role. And this is, it's a time where I find from kind of the traditional medical system, there's really not a lot of guidance or education given to couples. Like typically I'll find most of my female patients, if they go and see their GP and say, we're going to think about starting a family, the common recommendation is, okay, stop the birth control pill, start some folic acid, and off you go. Yeah. So because there really isn't a lot of education given around that, section of health for people, I think it's such an important role that naturopaths can play with their patients in practice, because that time leading up into your pregnancy is the most important time when we're looking at the health of kind of the women's egg, male sperm. This is the optimal time where we can get those kind of gametes as healthy as possible and then have an end result of a healthier baby. One of the big things that got me kind of started on this journey in the fertility realm was a stat that came out, I guess it came out about 5 years ago, that the current generation of children being born are the first in human history that aren't expected to have a longer life expectancy than their parents. And so as naturopathic doctors, like that's a terrifying statistic. Like we are so focused in proactive and preventative medicine to see, the health of our generations getting worse. It's really not, it's not a good stat to be able to tell people, right? So I really want to be part of the conversation of let's change that.